Yo, bitch on my cock, and you know I get around, bro. Yeah, they call me El Gallo. Wish to fight street fights. Yeah, you know I'm down, ho. When it came down, motherfuckers turned to Rambo. Yo, bitch on my cock, and you know I get around, bro. Early bird gets a worm. Growing up's what I heard. I'm the shepherd, motherfuckers. You just part of the herd. Hold up, please wait a minute. Ay, I ain't playing with you bitches. I ain't done talking yet. Ay, yeah, I'm aiming at your head. And you watch my every move. Yeah, I'm talking step to step. Mine is running towards the bread. Body moving to the bed. Cause your bitch be up in it. Ay, I smack on that little bitch. I don't really give a shit. My homies be down with the shits. Hit it afro, caught some hits. So you know we about to get lit. Whole crew on that bullshit. Whole crew on that bullshit.
Okay.
So what's up?
That was fire.
This is Austin from ModernRaps. And over here we got
Fabian SD.
Danny G.
Whole sweat.
So we're a startup blog that's digging into the local rap scene. You can find albums, reviews, producer bios, new artists, and more on the page. Right here with us is another San Diego native coming from South Bay, Danny
Yes, sir.
G.
Yes, sir. South Bay. Not a San Diego native, by the way. Not a San Diego native.
And you know,
For real?
I wasn't born in San Diego, yo.
Oh, neither was I.
I was raised in San Diego.
Where were you born?
I'm international. I was born in Mexico.
You got the arm scar? You got the arm
Hell
scar?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I got the arm scar.
Yeah, I got the arm scar. I'm international, dog.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, sir.
You know, like the bottles when you buy a tequila bottle in Mexico, they got the stamp.
yeah.
Facts.
He's got the stamp.
For real. You were born in Mexico, too?
I was born in LA, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Never lived there in my life. Though. 2 days only. And then,
What part of Mexico, dog?
I was born in Baja. It's like
Okay.
a little ass town in Baja. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was raised in San Diego, though. I was raised in San Diego. I came here in the 3rd grade.
So how you made your way here?
Shit, I crossed the border. Now imagine.
A
third grade.
Oh, that explains el pollo.
Third
Yo,
grade.
that explains el pollo. That explains all that
For
shit,
real.
bro.
Yeah, look, my mom was
That
like,
explains the whole concept,
mom was
dog.
like, we're going on a school trip. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, my mom was a citizen here. And my parents ended up moving over here for like their own business. So then they took us over. I didn't even want to come over here though.
Where?
Yeah. I used to live with my grandma. And you know like how grandmas like love their grandkids
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit? It was just lit. Bro, living with my
yeah.
grandma, like I didn't give a shit. But I was like, nah, I don't want to live with my parents.
What does grandma think about the music, bro?
Shit, my grandma's old. I don't really think like
You don't play that shit? I be playing
nah,
my shit to my
I
grandma,
show
to be
her.
honest.
I think she doesn't understand.
She don't be
anything,
speaking
though.
English either.
Exactly.
Though, so yeah, you're
She'd be
right.
like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? This is me.
Yeah. She don't speak any English. So like when she listens to it, she's like, I just can't understand. Like she's like, it's too fast for me.
That's cool. That's
Que
cool.
bonito.
Qué bonito, mijo.
So
Habla
we
en
touched
español.
So we touched up on that you're not from here, but you
Yeah.
moved here. What part of Dago are you from then?
The South Bay.
South Bay?
Yeah. Chula
Damn,
Vista.
bro. I feel like okay. I was about to
Chula
say. I feel like South Bay is different for everybody. You feel
It's
me?
like
Because
such a
I'm South
broad-
Bay, but I'm San Isidro. You feel me? Southwest. You feel me? Like I guess
Damn, you're down there.
you that's what I'm saying, bro. So even me looking at Hilltop, the school that you went to and shit, I'd be like, I didn't really consider that South Bay, but I
For real?
understand you. You feel me? I
That's
understand you.
crazy.
Hey, yo, shout out to Cypher Studios, by the way.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
for
Shout out
sure.
to Shane. Thank you so much.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Cypher Studios over here in Escondido.
Crack it
No,
open.
this place nice, bro. This place
For
nice,
real?
for sure.
For real, this
So-
shit's fire.
What inspired you to get into rapping and music?
Shit. I felt like I was always interested in music. Like, I mean, I grew up in like a Mexican household, so music was always around me. But like, moving forward, I felt like I didn't know about rap. Like, I literally was listening to like Jose, like Vicente Fernandez growing up, like cumbias and shit, like
Cumbia
Kings and shit. Yeah, like Daddy Yankee was the shit back then. Like that was like the closest thing to rap. And I think like moving on, my dad bought an iPod, right? So my dad bought an iPod from like this cholo ass fool. And like he was just like into like these big ass iPods, whatever. So whenever we'd take road trips, he would just like give us iPods, like random ass shit. And then it was be like, oh, okay, cool. Like it has like music on it. Listen to whatever's on it. And I remember this particular iPod had like hella rap. Like it had like 50 Cent. It had like The Game, Lil Wayne, like Eminem. And that was like the first time I ever heard like any rap song. And bro, that shit was fire. Like that shit to me was like, it changed my life. Like not to sound corny, but that shit changed my life.
Were
like,
you
I was
already
like,
here?
Bro, that shit was fire.
Were you already here? Oh.
Yeah, we were actually coming back from Mexico from visiting my grandparents. So when we came here, he like gave me the iPod.
What town in Baja, if I can ask?
San Quintin.
Oh, shit.
San Quintin. That's some fishing. That's a fishing town, dog.
Yeah.
Hella.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
So like around what age?
I want to say I was already here for like a year. So that was probably like fourth, fifth grade. Like somewhere around there. That was like the first time.
That's what's up.
So I'm going through your Spotify, bro.
Yes, sir.
And well, obviously you can see you don't have a lot of music on yet,
Nah.
right? Well, if you've been rapping for a minute now, what's the
Yeah.
holdup?
So the thing is, all right, so check it. This is what it is. I started rapping in high school, right? Like that's really when I started rapping, and I was just freestyling with the homies. Like it was cool to me. Just them, like they were trying to be on some rap shit, but I wasn't really trying to be on no like making music, like making songs. I was just like fucking around. It was cool. And then I think like senior year of high school, like probably like junior year of high school, that's when like my homies were like, bro, you should really start like making music. And like I was like, nah, not really. But I came up with the concept for a mixtape. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a mixtape called Free Mind, whatever. Drop that shit. Never dropped that shit throughout high school. And then I like graduated, stopped making music for a while. And then I started making music. So I started like, I didn't know where to get started at all. Like I didn't know like any programs. Like I didn't know how to make like, now I hear like young people like my little homies and shit telling me like, oh, I'm starting up and I'm like recording my shit in like a closet. You know what I mean? Like to me, I was like, I never knew you could record shit in the closet, to be 100% honest with you. So then I was like, fuck it. I just need to figure out like how to record my music. And I ended up like hitting up some San Diego artists, and then they kind of like guided me in a way. So then I started recording music, and my first mixtape was called Free Mind, and that shit's on SoundCloud. But that it's like back then I was like not used to like not used to anything at all. So it was like nothing that I'm like, that shit was so fire. Like showing people and shit, like nah, it wasn't that fire. Not compared to what I'm making now, for sure.
Hey, we got to start somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
It was fire though.
For real.
I mean, at the time, and we didn't talk like that.
Yeah.
There was an event at Courtyard,
Mhm.
and I had already followed you and knew what the fuck was up and shit. And then everything was executed well, dude. The cover was sick. You're laying on the grass.
Hella.
Is that your handwriting?
Nah, so that writing is the Not Your City writing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because me and Seabass were already tapped in by that time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That fucking video,
Why am I
dude.
here?
Oh man, what's
Was
the
it the
name?
Good Friday one?
Good Friday? Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
yeah,
some
yeah.
fucked up name to it. It was Friday. I know. I was in.
You were gonna be like
Friday.
Good Monday?
It was Friday
Good
something. But
Wednesday?
that
Mad
video.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video and I'm like, dude, what the? Who is this fucking guy?
Yeah. I remember like with that video too, I wanted to get Kobe on to do it just for that, like, cause oh shit, I saw you on the Guap Bronze too. You did the modeling for that shit too.
That was right before Arroz con Leche too. That was
Yeah.
like the week before.
literally. That shit's crazy.
Yeah. What a fucking trip. Cause that was all within a year then. Because
Mhm.
COVID deleted that, right? Or what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like Good Friday, and then like a couple months after that, COVID hit.
Shit. Wait, is Good Friday on?
It's on
Free Mind?
SoundCloud and Spotify.
Was that on part of Free Mind
Nah,
now?
it was gonna be Good Friday was the push to the next album
Oh, okay.
after that, but I never pushed that album. That album got scrapped.
So what's the A Ball Records, bro?
8Ball Records is just like our collective. Like that's what I would say. Like Not Your City, Danny G. Like
So it's like a group.
Josue. Josue's an 8Ball Records affiliate. Yeah, it's more like just like us
Is it a
trying
label?
to.
What is it?
That's what we're trying to make it into.
Okay.
I think like eventually that's us like stepping into that like
Into the boss's shit.
making that shit. Yeah,
Fuck your
like
shit, bro.
I've always wanted to be independent. Like I don't really want to sign to anybody unless it's like Aftermath with Dr. Dre and shit. Like or with Hove. Like that's the
Bruh,
only way I would.
I'm not
I would
gonna
sign.
lie. Ever since you said, bro, one of the first few artists that I started listening to was 50. I think you said Snoop,
Yeah.
Eminem. You literally named my first artist ever. So like, which one was yours?
Like my favorite artist,
No, the first.
the first to ever listen.
The first rap artist that you said, oh shit.
I would say
Good question.
shit. Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, easy.
Okay.
Actually, Lil Wayne was like, I knew like every Lil Wayne song. Like
Okay.
that was my favorite artist for a long time.
How to love.
Hell yeah, yo, like
How to
mirror
love.
on the wall. Like, yo, that shit was
Damn,
fire,
you
yo.
with that shit? That's
Hella.
crazy. That's crazy.
Every song, like I was just like hella
What's your
into
favorite album
Lil
from
Wayne.
him?
Probably like shit, the Carter series, like every Probably, like-
Special Carter.
yeah. I would say like I stopped listening to Lil Wayne once he started like falling off, man.
Did you fuck with the fifth, the Carter 5?
Yeah,
That shit
I
was
did.
hard as
That
fuck,
shit
bro.
was fire.
Stupid, bro.
Mona Lisa was fire.
That shit
Like
was stupid.
I remember just listening to that album and I was like, yo, like he's back.
What
That
do you
shit's
consider
hard.
his fall off?
I would say like when he stopped doing music, when he fought with Birdman.
Okay.
When he fought with Birdman and he stopped doing music because Birdman was being an asshole and not letting him do music, that was when.
I'm
That was-
a
I mean, I'm not
Cap
going-
Heat, but I hate. I went against the grain when the Carter 3 came out,
Really?
and I was like, "What is this?
Yeah.
This lollipop?" And I'm like, "What is this?" I was a sixth grader. I was a sixth grader, and I was like,
Lollipop
what
was
is this?
fire.
I know. I look back now, and I'm like, man, I was just such a hater.
It was some artistry in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it was just
Hella.
like
As
he
a
went
kid,
from
that's not his aiming for you.
he went from the drought, like the drought series is fucking
Yeah.
nuts, and then
Oh, so you're like,
he
what the
did
fuck
it, and I'm
happened?
like, yo. But then I learned to appreciate it, and then
Did
the
you fuck with
newest
the
Carter
Millie?
was fucking sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Millie
The
was
beat
fire.
was fucking
That shit was hard.
yeah.
Nah, but
Mrs. Officer.
Even with the Birdman
Wheel, wheel.
situation, though, I feel like coming back to our city and shit, I felt like there was a little minute a few years ago, and shit, I'll probably say like cool 5-6 years ago, where I feel like everybody started rapping, like that was the wave, right?
Yeah.
And there's very few that like that are still rapping to this day, right? And going back to the Birdman joint, it's like it's kind of hard to see. Like I guess I got some artists in mind that are kind of shaping to be in that position where they can put on for other artists.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like SD quite has that yet. You feel me?
For sure.
And going back to the independent, you feel me? Like it's tough to be an artist right now when you don't really have a machine behind you, pretty much. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So we really like. I feel like pretty much what I'm saying, bro, is what I feel like what we're doing and shit, like really getting this shit out of the fucking nothing and shit, bro. Like shit tough, bro. Like this should be really tough and shit.
Nah, for
sometimes.
sure. I feel like that's I've always said that too. Like I feel like in San Diego, like literally going back to like what we were talking about, like Rossi, when before listening to Rossi and even like finding out like there was rappers in San Diego, like bro, I did not think there was any rap
We didn't really
artists
the
in
scene.
San
What was the
Diego
scene like?
at all.
2, 3, like even
Exactly.
you feel me? Like 2 years ago. That's
like
mad.
Mitchie Slick was the hardest rapper to come out.
Rob
And
Stone.
I'm still
Rob,
doing it.
and Lil Rob.
Mitchie
Lil Rob
Slick.
Summer Nights was like probably the hardest
Okay,
thing, and it
okay.
was like that's way too old to even mimic
that's
that
not,
path.
feel me?
You know
Yeah,
what I
not
mean?
even tapped in like that.
Yeah. And at that time, it was like, I was like, yo, like, I'm really trying to be on, like, I remember listening to Joey Badass. Like, that's what I was listening to, like, a lot of East Coast rappers. So it was like the
Right.
rebirth of that conscious shit. And, like, I was really onto that. So I was like, yo, like, I'm
They
trying
don't
to be
like
on
that shit
some
here, bro.
conscious shit.
Boom
Yeah.
baps, nah, boom baps, man. Love that
Boom baps. Yeah.
They
The
don't like
rebirth
that
of
shit here,
boom
bro.
baps.
What do you say to that?
Nah, I feel like it's timeless. Like I feel like everything that's not like I feel like what we're on right now, like it's kind of crazy, but I feel like the music that's quick to come in the game is quick to fall off the
Yeah.
game. You know what I mean? Like, cause I feel like boom bap, yeah, that shit's gonna be tough as shit again in the game. Like, it's not for everybody, like you said. Like, it's not like a thing where everybody can do it, and then like people like really gotta listen. Like people's attention span, I feel like is really short now. So it's like to really spit bars on a song and have
right to
people,
people.
yeah, like people won't listen to it. Like you have to catch their attention in like
You gotta say it.
0.2
You gotta
seconds.
say it like in a really, really like
Hella in a
flowy
player way.
You feel me? Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So I feel like boom bap is timeless. Like it's classic. If you make it in boom bap, that shit will never go away.
I
You
agree.
know what I
Hip-hop,
mean?
man.
I agree.
Yeah.
Hip-hop, you know?
Exactly. It's hip hop.
Back to basics.
Yeah. I feel like like I said, like anything that's quick is quick to fall off. Like if you make it super quick, that's as fast as you get in. Like as fast as you get in, as fast as you get out. Free
Well
game.
said. Free game, dude. Danny fucking G.
Free game.
Free game. No more free mind, dude.
No, free mind. The next album finna be free game.
So besides
Cash App.
Besides-
Danny G.
For real, huh? My Venmo and shit.
So besides
Danny G
free mind,
1904.
going back to topic.
Let's go.
So besides free mind, what are your some songs you're working on, or something you're about to drop?
So like I said, Free Mind. When I dropped Free Mind, that was like 2019, like July. I think I dropped it like near that time. And then I dropped Good Friday, which was, I think till this day, like it's probably one of it's probably the best composed songs I've ever done.
It feels longer than that.
Yeah, and it feels.
The audience now.
Yeah, hella. Let's play that shit. I think I still got the original file, if I'm not mistaken. But I feel like
Acapella.
No spit
beat,
that shit right now.
No beat,
No
straight
beat.
voice.
Nah, yeah, like that shit's downloading. But I feel like Good Friday, like that was just the beginning of it. You know what I mean? I was like I feel like Good Friday was like, I was like going up. Like I was like slowly being like, yo, this shit's gonna take off any moment now. And I feel like once COVID hit, like it was crazy because I had like a whole album like lined up and everything. Like I knew what I wanted to do, like everything that I wanted to drop. And then I ended up scrapping that album because of all like COVID, like people weren't recording. Like I said, like I wasn't recording at my house. I was recording at studios. So when studios closed down and people just weren't like recording me anymore, it was kind of like, oh shit, like I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? And I was really like, fuck it, I'm gonna take time. And I feel like that's when like the whole shit, like the whole health stuff started, was because like I felt like I didn't have anything else to do. So I was like, all right, I need to get my mind off of like all this shit that like, oh, I feel like I'm fucking up with music. Like I don't have nothing to do. So I had to really like look into like myself and like growth and shit within me, and then like that coming along with the weight loss and shit like that. So, but this is Good Friday. Austin, do you want to turn that up? Full of grace. The Lord is
That was
with
all
thee.
part of the plan.
I'm sorry. My voice is a little raspy. Yeah.
We don't take no L.
I'm next, like I'm first in line. Mixtape of the year, I just dropped Free Mind. What I'm gonna do next, you cannot decide. Want respect, better fucking look me in my eye, I be doing this shit for my fucking city. Yeah, I got a bitch, man, she's so fucking pretty. Yeah, my name Danny G, your girl fucking with me. Now I got that bitch, she down on her knees. You know the G didn't have to say please. Like K. Dot, this dick ain't free. I'm back on these streets, I'm back in these sheets. I'm fucking on your girl, she fucking on me, Now we leaving the party in that Ferrari. She's still horny off that Bacardi. Got that road head, never mind, fuck that bitch, she want me dead. Then I'm back again, I'm so fuck up the game shit. Fuck being famous, trying to become everyone's fucking favorite.
That's your fire, bro.
Sir.
That's your fire.
I got questions.
Go ahead.
Well, at the time when this all recorded, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is sick." I thought you were older than me, dude. I thought you were my age or older than me. I
Me
was
too.
tripping the fuck out when you were younger than me. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I didn't. You're just like a young dude with an old soul, dude. But
Hella.
where'd you record this, dude? Because this is way before you started recording at 202.
Yeah, that was way before 202. Shit, I'm trying to figure out where I recorded that. Good Friday, I think. I want to say I recorded it at Afro Studio, but I also feel like I didn't. Because before 202, I was recording at Afro Studio for a long
I
time.
think your rep has the.
Oh yeah. There we go. My rep got me. I was recording
Shout
at
out the
this
rep.
dude, the dude's house. His name's Martin. So he was the first person that I worked at, or worked with. So we were going to his pad and we were recording at his house, like in his room. So that's where I recorded Free Mind. It was like a super like low key spot. Like he was I remember talking to Rossi, and Rossi pushed me to him. And he was like, yo, like he's on the come up. He's like a new engineer, like, you should record with him. And I went to him, and that's where I recorded it.
That's hard, bro. But I thought you wouldn't take it like, yo, I can record on my crib and shit once COVID
Isn't
hit?
that crazy?
You never thought about that shit?
Nah, never. Like
He's
I was
straight
just
to
like,
the grind, bro.
hella. I was just like,
Fuck
studio-
this shit.
studio
I'm ready to
shit or
risk
no,
it
no,
all,
no,
bro.
like,
hella
I ain't doing no
studio
house
or
shit.
nothing.
That's crazy, fam.
Nah, it's crazy because now, like, and I also feel like I didn't have like the funds to really make the type of music that I was trying to make.
Talk that
You know
talk.
what I mean? Like,
Talk that talk.
yeah,
Talk that talk.
that's what I was trying to do. Like, I was like, I need to have like good shit to make me sound good. And if I engineer my own shit, I know that shit finna sound ass because I don't know how to do it.
And that's also never the answer either. Like, just because you're fucking investing this much money or buying beats from so and so, whatever, that doesn't mean your shit gonna be popping anyways. Yo, you gotta
Exactly.
put in that fucking work into
Word.
You gotta be dope your shit.
You gotta
Word.
meet it. You gotta meet it halfway, dude, or else you're never gonna.
Word.
Because that
Free
is a lot
game.
of work, though, bro. Trying to produce your own thing and
Yeah.
then mastering it.
Yeah, I
At
didn't
least you
even
got
know
more
where to
like to
start.
focus on. Like you got like which is your lyrics. Like,
Yeah,
your master.
exactly. I feel like now, like you said, like I feel like even then, if you're because meeting Trey was probably the turning point for like my like career. Meeting Trey and him like being so hands on with the shit that we do. Like there's been times where like I'm in the studio with Trey and like I'll be spitting and he cuts me and he's like, "Yo, let's record that again and open up your mouth." Like, but I don't take it in any way like, oh, he's disrespecting me, like nothing like that. But he's very hands-on with it. So like I feel like he wants me to sound just as crispy as I want myself to sound. You know what I mean? So we're always on the same page.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
He knows where you're at, man. You know, he knows the potential. And
exactly.
push you there.
Hmm.
Even like El Gallo, I mean, sorry to butt into that, but El Gallo did not sound like it does. It was a whole different, same beat, same everything, same lyrics, dude.
Yeah,
Whole different track.
Yeah, that's real.
hella. Yeah, I recorded El Gallo, that track. Yeah, at somebody else's studio. Then when I brought it back to Trey, he was like, "Yo, how do you feel about re-recording this?" And I was like, "Fuck it, let's do it." And we re-recorded it, and yeah, like you said, like same lyrics, same beat, just different environment, like different people that you work with. So it sounds way better now.
Went to boot camp.
Hella. For that
Trey
song,
boot camp.
yeah.
Dude,
That
I
song
remember
was-
that.
Shout
I
out
pulled
Trey
up,
Castro.
I saw you in the couch. I was like, yo, when we heard the song, I was like, shit, this is sick. And then that came out, dude.
Yeah.
Badass.
So any other songs that you want to touch up on?
I feel like now, going back to that question on like the next shit, I feel like so that album got scrapped right during COVID. Fuck it, whatever. After like still during that whole pandemic event, that's when I was like writing for this next album that I started working on. I started working on like a different album, finding beats and shit. And that's when I tapped in with Trey. And now we got the next shit that we're doing is called El Gallo EP. So that's just like cool little 5 tracks with like just vibes. In
Bro,
it.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. Austin won't stop playing one of your shits, bro. Like he put that shit on repeat, bro. I'm gonna put you on blast on that, bro. Like,
Only
Nah,
one.
like he won't be like stopping playing that shit sometimes, bro.
yeah,
Like,
that
damn.
song is fire.
Bro,
Like
only
That
play
shit
it
hard, bro. That
once.
shit hard,
Yeah.
bro. That
What
shit
you
hard.
mean? We'll play it once, bro.
for real, he's like, damn, I only played that shit
the
once.
song's hard, bro. You ain't gotta lie, bro. I
It is.
played that shit like 5 times, too.
Hella. That song that you're talking about is probably like my favorite song off that album. Too.
Is that your
Like,
favorite song ever?
that I've recorded
Yeah.
and I've written.
Uh-huh.
I feel like till this date, yes.
First
Like,
of
I
all,
feel like there's definitely
wait,
ahead.
what's the name of the song? My fault.
it's called 69 Chevy.
69 Chevy.
It's called 69 Chevy. And I feel like up to today, it's definitely the best song that I've recorded and I fuck with. Like personally. Like sometimes I be bumping my own shit. Not to sound cocky, but I'm like, damn, this shit really me. Like that shit's crazy. I really fuck with that song on a personal level.
Tell us about the rollout for it.
I feel like that's the song that I've been pushing the most. Like if you ever like see it on my story, like that's the song that I've been pushing the most. Just because personally I like it. So it's like I feel like personally I wanna push that song. And I feel like everybody that I've showed like has told me like that song is dope. So I feel like just the rollout for El Gallo will definitely be like the EP. We'll do like the music video to 69 Chevy eventually and definitely like move on with that song. That song is definitely fire.
Can you see yourself performing that shit on stage?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I want to do a whole show eventually for El Gallo. Yeah, 8 Ball Records.
Like make a show.
Yeah.
And like get your own
Yeah, get my own shit.
get the venue, get the artist to
yeah.
open up. All that.
Yeah,
shit.
I've already tapped in with a couple of venues and like try to figure out like where I would have it at.
Yeah, it's hard. Bro.
As of right now, I've been looking into venues in like Chula Vista and stuff like that. Not to
Alright,
release
bro.
like too much
Now you good.
on that, but definitely like venues in Chula Vista, hometown.
No
and
free
shit.
game on that.
No free game on that. Just stay
Alright,
tapped
bro.
in.
Alright.
Going back to 69 Chevy, you wanna drop a preview?
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yeah.
He actually recorded it inside a 69 Chevy.
Yeah, for real.
In the backseat.
in the backseat.
I just pulled the Chevy out the lot. This shit cost a motherfucking lot, cost a lot. How the fucking bend the fucking block, bend the block. Yelling out the window, fuck the cops, fuck the cops. Pray to God I never get caught. Used to sell out the fucking block, out the block. Now bitches pay me to give top. For this rap shit, I'll never stop. You know, I ain't never stopping. No plan B, I ain't got no second option. Shit got funky when we pulled up to the function. Now your city in the house, there ain't no assumption. Hey, and you know we big stepping, big repping. SD fitted on my head cause I'm hard headed. And you know I've been embedded in the game. I just pulled the Chevy out the lot. This shit cost a motherfucking lot, cost a lot. How the fucking bend the fucking block, bend the block. Yelling out the window, fuck the cops, fuck the cops. Pray to God I never get caught.
Yes, sir.
Give him some sound effects, bro. Come on, we try and tell the people his new sounds, but come on, play some, bro. It's too hard not to play some sound effects.
That one matches it.
Shit.
That one matches it.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
Word to
Damn.
Danny G.
For real.
So that one, I could see that one going up, bro. Especially when you release it.
Yeah, that's love. That's definitely love. Yeah, that like I said, like that's my favorite. That's my favorite song as up to date that I've ever recorded, for sure.
So,
But we got more shit. I feel like I still haven't like reached my peak. Just like me and Jose were talking about, like I feel like we're barely scratching the surface to like our voice and like how we want to sound, like making a sound for ourselves.
You're still in the process. You're still in
Exactly.
the process of finding yourself as an artist,
Yeah.
and it doesn't come easy. Feel me? Like I think it ties well into who you really are and stuff like that. So that's cool.
Sure.
Besides that, what would you say makes your music like different from others?
I feel like going back to like the San Diego roots, like I feel like ever since I started rapping, like I wanted to create a sound where it was like Lil Rob, but like with a mix of like new school rap. So it was like still the basics. I feel like in San Diego, like Lil Rob, Mitchie Slick, like
Basically
the
Chicano
OGs
style,
for
yeah.
sure. And then like just tapping in with like the new and putting in those two like sounds together and meshing them through, and now like creating something that sounds
makes it
better.
dope.
And then keeping it like boom bap, like I said before, like bars and like free game and songs for sure.
Like real rapping shit. Right?
Hella real rap.
Bars.
Yeah, hip hop.
That's cool. So would you say, as you're continuing your career as a rapper, right now the focus is more on rhymes, written stuff,
Yeah.
more
I
on the
felt like-
lyrics first instead of
sure.
just the beat. Cause like beats can go hard too, but
Yeah.
you gotta have like some type of lyricism to match that. And
Yeah.
flow.
I feel like beat selection is still like very relevant though. Like I wouldn't rap on any beat.
Oh, fact.
Unless it like if a beat is boom bappy, unless I fuck with it, I'm not gonna rap on it just because it's boom bap. You know what I mean? Like I still like I'm very like, all right, cool. Like I fuck with like this certain sound, and like I'll fuck around, like I'll dip and dabble with like different sounds and shit. Like I don't keep it just one certain like boom bap. This is what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I feel like that's really what it is. But yeah, I feel like lyrics are very important. But so are beats, definitely. I don't just like ignore a beat. Like I'm
That's
not.
also
like,
cool that you're integrating both too, like
Yeah.
East Coast like influence on West Coast beats.
Yeah, I listen to Biggie like pretty much like almost every day, yo. Like,
Yeah.
so it's just like that player, like that Biggie player shit, and then like West Coast sounds to it too.
So touching back on the subject, do you belong to any collective or label?
Yes, sir. 8-Ball Records.
8-Ball Records.
8-Ball Records. 8-Ball Records, whiskey shit.
Who's the founder? You?
Shout out Whiskey.
Oh yeah, how'd you
Whiskey
guys start?
boys.
How'd you guys start 8-Ball Records?
Honestly,
all
we
began?
just were like kicking it, and
Uh-huh.
we were like, 8-Ball Records. And that's really how it caught on. Yo, like, there's no
Y'all was
crazy
playing
story.
pool or something?
We weren't like playing pool. Nah, it
Throwing
wasn't
8
like,
balls at each other. Just
yeah, like we weren't like. There's no crazy story. We weren't like in the fucking drawing board being like, yo, what's our collective name? Like, nah, it just kind of came organically. Like, I feel like it was just like an emoji too. Like, we would always use that emoji for everything. Like, people's pictures, like everything. It was like that emoji, and it's just like cold ass shit, like just player shit. I feel like there's no real like. I don't know, like some background ass story. Like we were in a pool bar and we were playing pool. Seabass went with the scoring shot of 8-Ball, and we were just like, that's it. Nah, like we were just kicking it, and we said, hey, fuck it, 8-Ball Records it is. I feel like it caught on with all of us.
damn, that shit sound like you finna be a movie.
Hella.
How many of you are there? would you say?
It's
8,
just
bro.
like the homies. So it's like me, Seabass. We got Josue always kicking it with us, like Matty Ice, like I said. Yeah, it's just like all the homies for sure in there.
It's like a collective of hella collectives.
Yeah,
Because we're all
definitely
our own shit. Like,
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, it's like a collective of collectives.
Oh, bro.
We tapped in with a lot of people. Shout out to Children of the Sun.
So the numbers could change
Yeah.
any like from any other day. Like one day could be like 10, the other day could be 15, the other day be 12. That's what you're saying?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
like the
yeah.
number's solid. Like nah, nobody coming in,
nah.
nobody coming out.
you
feel
know
me?
who's who.
Exactly. Yeah, you know
Okay.
who's
You know
who. Like
who's
when
who.
we're rolling in, you know who's who.
That's hard, bro.
like
I'm
that's
fairly
what it
new,
is.
you know, like to the like,
Oh, you're the newest member?
new like. I've been hanging out with them. I hang out with them separately. I was a friend of Seabass first, and then I tapped in with Matt.
Yeah.
I was already making music with Trey, and then Children of the Sun was already
Exactly.
doing its own thing, and then even on Children of the Sun, we shout out this dude out. So it's like,
Oh,
it's,
dope,
it's a
bro.
big
That's
extended
what's up,
family,
yeah,
bro.
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Sounds solid for sure.
For sure. It's like just the homies just always creating and everybody just bonding.
You got 8-Ball Records on your when you drop, right? That's what it comes out of.
Yeah,
because I
exactly.
got Border Clan, like that's back to Calexico, like that's my. But I'm the only one that does music. I don't
You
know.
said border what?
Border Clan.
Yeah, I didn't even know
That's
that.
the-
Yo.
That's like I'm the only one that does music. Everyone else like does either like house music, and then the other ones just paint. Everyone else paints. And I'm the only one that does like vocal.
Oh shit. That's dope.
But the whole 8-Ball is fucking sick. Not your city. At the end of the day, it's all not your
Yeah.
city. Like,
Exactly.
it's a pyramid, dude.
That's pretty sick. though.
Pyramid. Yeah, we jump people in. If anybody trying to get jumped in and shit.
8 seconds for 8 balls.
8 seconds for 8 balls.
Plot twist, you just throw like
Yeah.
Yeah,
pull
we
balls
throw
in.
we throw 8 balls at
You gotta
you.
survive 8 balls, bro. That's crazy.
An 8 ball on a sock.
Imagine. Oh shit. Hella.
Nah, you gonna lay some people down like that, bro.
For real.
Have you ever seen a Full Metal Jacket when they do the stick?
Yeah.
They put bars of soap inside the sock, and it's like everyone in that bunker goes, whoa, boom, they start. Poor dude.
Poor
Poor
dude.
dude.
Or do.
8-ball record ship.
So we're mentioning we got 2 artists right here that are from 8-Ball Records. You guys said y'all made a song.
Yes, sir.
Y'all trying to
Yeah, yes, sir.
hear.
I only
Wait,
play
what's the
Josue's
name?
verse.
We gotta call Matt. If Matt allows to play my verse,
Shit.
we can play it. Because
Oh,
if Matt doesn't let it, dude, I
yeah.
can't play my verse, dog.
Yeah.
All right, fuck it, dude. Let's just play it,
Fuck it.
and then
If Matt comes
He
to
takes
Modern
it-
Raps, he finna bust in the
takes it-
door.
I'm out the label.
Gets kicked out.
That was Matt, bro. That was me.
That was Matt.
At the Players Club. At the Players Club.
Shout out to
Yo,
Matt.
yo, 8-Ball Records. At the Players Club. Kicking with the homies at the Players Club. Hey, hey. at the Players Club. Always popping bottles at the Players Club. I said, hey, bitch, you remember me? It's Big Danny G from the west side of the street. I got my bands on and you know that I don't fuck around. Well, maybe just a little, but you know I get around. She said, Danny G, pretty please don't make a sound. My parents just got home and I ain't trying to be loud. She started off the night, she was smoking by the pound. We took it to the bed, but we ended on the ground. Started moving fast and I said, let's slow it down. Cause I'm a player, baby, and I'm from the dirty south. And having one main bitch ain't what we really bout. Getting cuffed down where I'm from is not allowed. Yeah, at the Players Club. Kick it with the homies at the Players Club. Hey, hey, at the Players Club. Always popping bottles at the Players Club.
Yeah, no te asombres, mami, estamos en el Players Club. En la nave a donde quiera, soy el capitán. En el Cadillac, en camino al party ride. Now your city band, Davis, yeah, that shit look nice. Okay, yeah, we in the Players Club. 420 y unas huskies en el Smokers Lounge. I hit 1,000 golden slugs, and please get off me, son. Hey, yo sigo enrolando. Let's go, wedding cake, cereal milk. Ya se saben la receta. Es Dunk, luego con el sushi en las calcetas.
Damn, I forgot Cuatro was on that
Yeah.
shit, dude. I forgot Cuatro was on that shit.
That shit was dope.
Shout out Cuatro Veinte, dude. I can't wait to see that.
420.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that was
That fool went nuts on that verse.
for real.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was the whole story behind the story? Or if you want to, anything you want to elaborate on?
Yeah. So that song came out of like a session that we were doing for El Gallo. So we were doing like the song for El Gallo, and I remember Trey. This was originally like when me and Trey met each other, and Trey really wanted me on boom bap like beats, like hard. So he sent me like a beat pack, right? And out of all the beat pack, he had like hella boom baps, and I picked like the most like ratchet like party song. Like it was the only one in that beat pack too, like the only one that he sent. And it was like, I remember meeting up with him and he was like, yo, you really gonna record on this shit? Like, he was like, you're really gonna do this? And I was like, yeah, bro, that's the hardest one. And he was like, dog, out of all the ones I sent you, like, that's the hardest one. And I just remember like, all right, whatever. We recorded that song, and then he, like I said, like, he really wanted me to move back. So that specific beat was for 420. And I remember him sending it to me, and he was like, all right, fuck it, he has to fuck with this one. So he sent it to me, and I mean, it was just like, from there, I played it, and Matty Ice, he's the homie, he had his birthday party. So when we walked into like that house, like that beat is literally what that environment was like.
That's the party I met you in person at, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That
Rip
party,
out,
everybody
bro.
was
I forget
there.
about that.
You walked in and it was like smoke everywhere. Like it was
playing
like
dominoes.
people, yeah.
This dude don't even smoke, but there was hella smoke everywhere. And then
Yeah.
I remember you're the only dude I knew, so I just sat next to you.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone here.
We were playing dominoes in a fucking Puerto Rican domino table. Like
Yeah,
it was
shout out,
crazy, yo. So like when I heard that beat, that's really what came into my mind.
And I
then
think that beat
rhythm
was
came from there.
that beat already existed at that time of that party
Mhm.
because Arroz con Leche was already recording, and that beat was like lurking there.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, I don't know how I was gonna rap on that, and then you rapped on it in Cuatro Veinte, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna jump on this shit.
Yeah, and then like I said, I hit these fools up and I was like, yo, I got this song. I'm trying to get y'all to hop on it. And then it was from there. They hopped on it, and it's fire.
I didn't have the verse done the day we were supposed to remember, and I went in like a week later to finish the verse, and then I don't know when Cuatro. Shout out Cuatro, man. I can't forget he was on
Yeah.
the song. He fucking killed it.
He killed that
Shout out
shit.
Trey.
Yeah. 420 is one of my favorite artists
I was
too.
about to ask you, yeah. So 420 is part of the A-ball movement or what?
He's like he's like part of the Whiskey 8-Ball movement too,
Yeah.
shit. But
Children
yeah,
of the Sun. Dude.
hella Children of the
man.
Sun. 420 is fire, yo. Like he's an amazing artist. I feel like him, I listen to him almost every day. Like
Okay.
and he raps in Spanish. So I think it's just way different. That shit's so fucking fire.
You forget it's Spanish.
Hella.
And then, I mean, you guys heard that verse, like he mixes in like the English and the Spanish and shit.
That shit goes tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out 420.
Talks about rocking Stussy and all that shit in
Hella.
Spanish. I'm like, oh fuck, this was like a Mexican currency.
Dead ass.
Yeah, dude.
Dead ass. He is.
Dope. That's dope. That's a cool ass
You don't smoke
analogy.
stizzies. Good flour, but no stizzies. Good flour, good wax. He's strict. You rarely
Strict.
see him.
What did he smoke?
He's just like good flower, CBX.
Yeah.
This dude's really picky
Lavender?
about it. Yeah, a little bit of lavender for
A little
fucking
bit of lavender.
anxiety. But
Bong rips before he
when you see
records.
it, yeah, man, I'm pretty sure this dude gets contact high because every time we're in the booth with him, this dude just
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. Dude. Fucking ridiculous. Yeah, 420, dude. 420.
If you're not familiar,
Max.
get familiar. 420.
Bad, bro.
Any other songs you want to touch up on that's in your
Shit.
album?
Shit.
Might as well play the tape right now, bro.
I know, huh?
Do we
Might
have
as well.
do
Might
we-
as
one
well.
more.
Do
I'll
we
play
have
the
a
tape
release
for
date?
y'all. I'll play the tape for y'all after the interview.
For sure. Do we have a release date or not yet? Are we
Uh,
still chilling or what?
nah. So right now, for the cover, I'm waiting on doing the cover, like shooting it, because I want to do a picture, and then I'm just waiting on like a couple artists, like a couple details to really tap down with that.
Yeah.
Once we got that locked in, we definitely finna like look at the release date and everything and get it properly set up.
My label needs to clear the verse.
Yeah.
And
His
then-
label needs to clear the verse.
Yeah, let 8-Ball do it, but you know it's affiliated. So
Exactly.
Is there a reason for 5 songs on the project?
Nah. I feel like I didn't want to do a lot of songs. I felt like for Free Mind it was 8 songs on Free Mind. So for that, you can even see the numbers. So like when I first dropped it, like everybody was listening to it because I was promoting it in high school, and people that knew me, it was like right after that. So everybody was listening to it, but you can tell like again the attention span of people
Right.
is just like a longer tape is gonna, and especially when it's like that type of sound, when it's not popping and it's not like a boom bap sound, you know what I mean? Like when people hear that album, unless it's like J. Cole or somebody like that,
Right.
they're not gonna
Kendrick
listen to the
shit.
third track, you know what I mean? So I felt like doing a shorter album is the way to go with that. It's just like people will listen to 5 tracks instead of 8. Way better, easier.
Okay. So why not just do singles?
I felt like, I've always liked concepts. I've always like, again, stemming from that mixtape era where it was like everybody was dropping mixtapes. It was like now we're in a new game where it is singles. Like it's like singles running the
Facts,
game.
bro.
So I felt like me, like Jose said, like being an old soul in a young person's body, like it's tough because I fuck with like the idea of like concepts and releasing like an album and releasing a cover art for a group of songs with having a track list. Like with a single, I feel like it's just kind of like super rushed. Like I don't want to keep dropping music like crazy. I've always fucked with like taking your time with music and really like putting out a body of work. You know what I mean? Singles will come. I mean, I dropped like Free Mind, the single, which was the promo for this album that's coming out. So it was like I dropped singles with that, but it's more I fuck with concepts.
Right.
I fuck with
I
the
mean,
idea.
with that being said, though, you do know that you are going against the norm,
Hella.
especially in this city, bro.
yeah, dude, EP boys, bro.
AP boys, yeah.
I respect it, bro, because I'm with
Yeah.
you. You feel me? I'm with you 100%. But
Exactly.
we are the oddballs in the game. You feel me?
For sure. It like I said, like it's a whole new game now. It's like singles run the game. I think like the artists that are popping in the city don't even have an album. Like most of them don't even have an album. It's just like singles, and that's
I
how
don't
they
even
got to
have a
popping.
single, dude.
Yeah,
I don't have a single.
I got like 2 singles. That's it, and I got like, you know what I mean? But
That's crazy, fam.
yeah, I feel like it's the way you maneuver with yourself. Like I feel like if you have confidence in what you do, you'll be like, all right, cool, I can drop an EP boys.
And he's not knocking on singles either. You know?
Nah, yeah, exactly. Not knocking on anybody who does singles. Like that's the way to go for sure. If you're really trying to like be consistent with it. But I also feel like I just fuck like personally I fuck with the concept idea. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Yeah.
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
Hella.
All right.
He's like shit.
We'll
All
tag
your
it next time,
sounds.
yeah.
That
one of them shit's gonna work, bro.
one of them shits. For real.
It's about to be Halloween. What you guys dressing up for? Or dressing up as?
I'm staying in, dude.
Staying in?
Yeah.
I'm about to do. I'm gonna be the one that passes the candy now.
That's cool though. You can like, I don't know. I've always liked like if I had a pad, I'd be barbecuing and shit, and just
Chilling.
Hella.
yeah,
Hella. I feel like
smoked out.
I don't know. I haven't even bought a Halloween costume, yo. Like this year, and Halloween's tomorrow. Like I haven't even looked into it, really. Like me we talk about it, but it's not like we've done anything. about
Damn,
it.
that's
So
how
it's just
that's how far he is in the grind, y'all.
Hey, yo,
He's like, I'm
for
so
real.
focused on releasing this album, bro.
It's crazy. Yeah, like having like a busy schedule is crazy. So it's like always back to back to back, and then like by the end of the day you're tired. So I'm like, I don't want to go to Party City or Halloween Express. Like I want to go home and sleep. You know what I mean? Like that's how it is.
Yo, fam. So I see that you're really with the Mexican heritage. You're with all that shit. So let's talk about the bling a little bit. What's up with that chain?
Hella, the Virgin
What's up
Mary.
with that piece? Yeah.
This is
talk
a
about it.
nod to well, I mean like Mexican households. Like I feel like that's just
You
like
Catholic.
yeah, exactly Catholic. But I personally feel like in my household we did like San Judas. Like that was like who it was.
Okay.
But I feel like the Virgin Mary is just like on top of it all. Like
Y'all
the Virgin
tapped
Mary
in,
is just sick.
huh? Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
San Juditas.
San Judita, shout out to
San
him.
Juditas,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was my house. Like my mom always prays to him. Till this day, like my mom before she leaves the house, like she still
You
prays.
got the little card in your whip.
Yeah,
Hell
we
yeah.
got the little card and shit. So for sure, I feel like, and then Good Friday, we shot at like a church and stuff like that. Like, I felt like I don't know. I'm not more like I don't go to church every Sunday. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, I'm hella Catholic. I'm going to church. Like, nah, I really don't. But I feel like I'm tapped in with like spirituality within myself.
Do you have
So,
any
like,
tats?
yeah, but no like religious tats. Like I got like a whole arm sleeve, but no religious tats.
Any
Yeah.
that mean anything to you? Like, especially like, oh, I got this shit because, yo, I went through some shit.
Nah, nothing crazy like
No.
that. I feel like, I
Wanna
mean,
look
what you
fly.
guys can see is like the 8 for Kobe. Obviously, he's definitely like somebody. R.I.P. Kobe, but he's definitely like one of the people that like I was looking at. You know what I mean? Growing up and like just his mentality and shit, like his grind even now, like with the whole personal development. I'll listen to like Kobe.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, R.I.P.
peace.
Kobe, but he was spitting free game for sure.
Capital Steez.
Yeah,
Capital
I got
Steez.
Capital Steez, the 47 shit. Like I said, like mixtape era, pro era, Joey Badass. I got like this clock just representing like time. Like time is valuable. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's it. And then I got like loteria cards for like my family. Like La Rosa is like my grandma's favorite card. So like I got that, and then like I got a couple of cards in there.
Dope, bro. R.I.P. Kobe.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Fucking Kobe.
So
I still can't believe he's gone, dude.
For real.
for real. So tying up this interview, is there anything else additional you would like to add?
Shit. Fuck the Dodgers. Go Padres.
Hey Matt, you
They
heard
didn't
that?
even make it to
We
they
still
didn't
hurt.
make it to the World Series. Y'all got the Mickey Mouse ring last year. So don't play with me. Stop being in my DMs. Go Raiders.
Yeah. Raiders.
San Diego Padres jersey with a Raiders hat on.
San Diego
Shout
Raiders.
out to Josue.
Diego Raiders.
San Diego Raiders, baby.
Yes, sir.
Fuck our ex-coach, though. But yeah, San Diego Raiders. San Diego Raiders.
That's it. I don't know what else to add. I don't know what you expected from
What's
me.
the IG tag? Where can we find
IG,
you on Instagram?
Young Danny G. That's YUNGDANNYG.
You even spelled it out, y'all.
Yeah, make sure you
Even
get that.
practicing
that shit right
Don't forget the
This
ad
is
sign.
my
Hella.
Don't
motherfucking
forget the
title.
ad
Don't
sign.
forget
This is
the
how I
name.
spell this shit.
Don't forget the name. Hella.
You dope, bro. You dope.
Thank
Keep
you.
going with that
Thank
shit,
you.
bro.
That's love.
Heck yeah, heck
Shout
yeah.
out Modern Raps.
Shout out Modern Raps. Again, this is Austin from Modern Raps. Danny G.
Josue.
Josue.
Big and nasty.
For sure. And that's a wrap.
She know what's up, yeah, she know what's up. You a hater, son, you can't roll with us, you can't smoke with us. When in the Players Club, I'm in the Players Club, bitch. In the Players Club, that's right. We in the